All right. I'm so happy. Today was literally the best day ever for trading options. If you guys understand that watched me before, watch me in my live streams. I do these live for you guys so you can see real time. I'm not just making a recap and not ever making a trade. I went on stream and I did a lot of these trades live, called them out, and even did a lotto play that went up over 1,000%. Obviously, didn't get the whole move because I'm still working on that, but I will show you guys the lotto system play too. For if you guys are into options, you guys love day trading, you're watching the right video. This works for anything, but I love to do the indexes. So let's get right to it. So this strategy I'm going to use is the 1 minute time frame. As you can see, I have bands up in here. The lower band is a strong oversold pattern. It doesn't mean you just get in right away. The upper band is for puts. That means it's overextended. And all we're looking for is a reversion to the mean. That's all we care about. It doesn't even have to be a monster move. And I'll show you guys the couple trades that we took. So if you go in the Discord, if you join, I'll put the link down below in YouTube comments. You can see all the day trade alerts I do here, and then I call out my lottos on live stream. But I bought watching spy calls to get you guys a heads up right here, and I bought spy calls literally right here, 540 strike, and I'll tell you exactly what I get fill in and exit at. And so why did I take spy calls? Well, look at this massive time distance from the EMA 20. It's very important to know because all time frames will hit the EMA 20. The 5 minute does it slower than the 1 minute, but the 1 minute will do it faster. So when you're looking at this, anything that don't touch this EMA 20 in 30 minutes is long. Well, if you look at this EMA 20, we had from 9:30 all the way to about 10 o'clock. That was a 30-minute grab. And so I was like, man, this is extremely long. But with the CPI data and all that, everything was a little wonk. And this thing was the most longest thing I've ever seen. But look what happens when price got close to this ATR4. I did take it mainly because of the time distance and the trend channel here. And if it touched right at here, if it touched just directly at this ATR4, I would have taken more and scaled in. But this was a beautiful trade here, as this is all you would see. You have support here, resistance here, and then support coming here. I saw it getting very close, so I took this. And look at the monster move we had just right afterwards. It literally just almost, engulfed it almost. But that's the power of day trading. This move alone, in about 15-30 seconds, I made about 20% gain. And so then once that happens, then we wait around. Spy's not doing anything else here. And we just wait around and wait for, are we close to this ATR4? This one was a lot harder because I did get in a little early here and I scaled in 2 times. When I do my day trades, I do 2 times. The initial, and then it was like let's say you have $1,000 account. I do $500 on this big candle, and then I do another 500 here. So your average should be like in the halfway mark of this. Well, it was a little more stubborn than we thought, right? Because I was judging this on time distance, it's going to hit it, and I got a little excited. Didn't quite follow the system as I should have got a little closer to the ATR4. Should have been this one, but as you can see, we broke even pretty much. I made about 1 to 2% on this. But let me tell you guys, it gets better. So as I was looking at the chart, I was looking at the 30-minute, and I was like, you know what? I think this is a very overextension type of move. I think this thing is due for a massive reversal. And when you look at the 30-minute chart, like I said, things mean more respective. If the 1 minute hits the ATR4, you get a bounce. If the 5 minute does it, it's a more respected channel. It's the bounce is going to be bigger. Well, the 30-minute was starting to hit it, and I said, I said in the chat, I said we're going to do lotto calls, and I did not expect these things to go up 1,000%. This is obviously you would never aim for something like this, but as you can see, we went from the lower band on the 30-minute practically to the upper band on the 30-minute, and these are customized bands to be extremely oversold or overextended. So if you had a simple $100, you would have 10x'd it. It was insane. So obviously I took the 50 to 100% gain because I didn't think that would happen. But that's the power of options here. So what I want to show you guys too is now all throughout the day we just been having plays by plays. I showed you the hard plays that happened. This one was a hard one. But as you can see, when time distance, you have about 30 minutes of time distance. Look what happened here. We don't take the trade till about 15 minutes of time. You might say, well, why don't you just take it right here? It's because we don't have that time distance. 11:27 all the way to 11, let's just say 11 around 11:43, 11:45, you'd be taking it. So when you look at around here, the 15 minutes time distance, I scale in right here, and then I scale in up in here, so I have an average in between here, and this thing just plummeted down. But we know that price has to go to the EMA 20. This was a very long one, 11:30 to 11:56. This one, obviously, you're going to have some rare circumstances. That's why I always sell around the EMA 10 and 20. And right in here, would it, made me 10 to 20% gain, rinse and repeat, and then it goes back up in here. Did not take this trade as there wasn't enough time distance. But as you can see, how consistent price has been going in through the channels here. Right in here, I did take, because look at this massive time distance. And then look at this, guys. We were hugging here, so you take your entry here, you build up your two positions, and look at the fast move up. This was a 30-40% gain. I always take 10 to 20%. And then another beautiful setup. Look at this day literally like freaking made my account fat. So right in here, you have this EMA 20, you had this time distance, you perfectly hit the upper band, and you come plummeting down. And what's nice to say is if you look at a perfect setup, what I like to look at is the 5 and the 1 minute. When you start seeing that, as you can see, look at how accurate this is. The 5 and the 1 minute coincided. Then we get this little rejection. The 5 minute and 1 minute rejection. The 5 minute and 1 minute rejection. And that's what we're seeing here all throughout the time here. 5 minute with 1 minute rejection. So, but obviously, I love to wait for time distance. This one right here was an A+ setup. It was a very nice setup. I loved it. It was just awesome. So, this strategy is very easy to do. This is just an example of CPI. It's more volatile, and we make tons of money when price is volatile. Day traders love when the market is volatile, and who would have thought this thing would went and just, way above where this thing dumped. And it's just it's an amazing thing. So when I'm doing the lotto plays, if you ever want to look at a lotto play and you just want to be like, hey, I want to put like $200 to $500, and I want to see if I can 5x it, 1x, 100% gain, whatever you're looking for. I like to make 100% gain. This is the strategy I would do. The 30-minute touched the lower band as it's a very strong signal. Even with this big sell-off, it touched it. And you can use the 15-minute. Whatever one you want to use, 15 or 30. The minute you see a 15-minute touch or 30, you can use your lotto play, 0 DTE, and make massive money. But the strategy I am teaching is the 1 minute day trading strategy where price hits the upper band. You have wait about 15 minutes away from the EMA 20. When you have that 15 minutes, you look for a price to touch the upper band for puts. Lower band for calls. Very simple and very effective. If you guys want to join the Discord and see this strategy in real time, see my live streams, definitely join the Discord. I'll put the link down below in the YouTube comments below and in the description, and you can read when you join, you'll get take to this free chat landing page. You can read all the testimonies. A lot of people making massive money. A lot of people understand it's so simple but so effective. And you might be like, well, what's your stop loss? Well, after you do your 2 accumulations. This one right here is a 1 accumulation because you just hit it. You usually do the 2 accumulations when it hits this and probably goes a little higher. I like to do it at, if I'm at like a 10% loss, I do my second accumulation, and then after that second accumulation is a 20% stop loss. It's not, gambling at all. You have a clear risk management, and you can do this on futures too. I have transformed a $500 account into almost 1,000 in literally a week's time frame doing this. Obviously today helped a lot. I think you guys are gonna really love it. I'm kind of veering away from swing trading, and I'm putting a lot of money into this kind of strategy here. It took me a long time to really perfect it. There's nothing perfect about trading at all, but with this strategy, I have no doubt anybody can look at the chart, and if you're patient, you can make a lot of money. It really comes to that, and that's with anything in life. Are you willing to wait for a plus setup like this one, like this one? Like this one up in here, and there were so many plays. And honestly, you don't need a lot of plays. 10 to 20% gains on your account, every day is amazing. This day, obviously, made tons and tons of gains. I probably got, with all the gains and accumulations, with all the gains with the lotto, I got over 200%. But obviously the lotto, I don't put big money in. I put $200 in, and I try to hope for the best, because I did it based on the 30-minute here, and I'll be like, you know what? I'm going to do this lotto play. I trust the system. I know we have to at least revert to the mean. And look what happened. We did the EMA 5, the 10, and the 20. The 30-minute hit it, and we went way above it. And that's totally fine. And that's why it's called a lotto play, because you're willing to risk it and you can make massive money. But yes, that's the strategy, guys. I think you guys are going to really like this. It's a very wonderful strategy. It's very simple. Definitely join the Discord. When you're in the Discord, hit the server shop on the top left. You'll see 2 services I offer. You're going to want to do the Day and Swing Trading Plus. It's only $12 a month. I promise you the first trade you'll probably make way over that. And you'll probably have a 5-year membership in one trade. Depending on your account size, even if it's only like $300, you'll make that fast. So $12 a month. If you subscribe on your computer, you get access to all the subscriptions tabs over here. You're gonna get day trading education, which will look like this. Watch all these videos. The more you watch, the more you're gonna learn. You're gonna get my swing trading education that looks like this. I'm not really big into swing trading yet. I'm more towards to investing. This is if you want to make big gains, you got to be a day trader. In my honest opinion, this is the best way to do it. And you don't have overnight risk, so you can sleep at night. You know your clear stop loss, and it either works or it don't. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give this video a like, subscribe, comment. I hope you guys do decide to join the Discord. I promise you, you guys are gonna really love it. Just give it a try. The more you do it, you're gonna be very confident. Just get your toes wet, and it's just amazing strategy, guys. All right, guys. I'll keep making more videos. I just wanted to make a video on the CPI data for today, as it was freaking awesome. A lot of people are like, "Man, what's going on?" I'm freaking loving it. I don't care if it's going down. I'm playing calls. If it's going up, I'm looking at for the put sides in here, and it's just amazing. Just looking how uniform this chart was. Absolutely uniform. We started off the day nice here, and then we got a little riff-raffy here. That's totally fine. Broke even. Did the lotto calls down in here, and it just freaking pumped. And then started, doing this flip side of puts all out through here. And this works best on indexes, so do try that. If you guys want an easy to learn day trading strategy that uses the 1-minute time frame with a brief explanation that I showed you, this is the way to go. All right, guys, let's make some money together. I'll see you in the Discord. Peace out.